Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump may face new challenges at tonight's final presidential debate. Those issues include our reported campaign emails and his alleged groping and kissing of women against their will. The latest CBS News poll shows 46% of female voters believe Trump does not respect women at all. It also found 63% of registered voters do not think Clinton is honest and trustworthy. Jan Crawford asked two veteran political strategists how tonight's debate could change the course of the race. Jan, good morning.
Well, good morning, Charlie. So Mike Feldman, he was a top advisor to Al Gore during the 2000 presidential campaign, and Dan Senor was a senior advisor to Mitt Romney during his 2012 run. So they talked to us about how tonight's debate and the overall tone of the campaign could actually end up hurting turnout on Election Day.
Well, I've been a senator. You haven't done it. You haven't done it.
The first two presidential debates have seen plenty of fireworks.
But let's at least focus on some of the issues.
Now, with less than 3 weeks until Election Day, Democrat Mike Feldman and Republican Dan Senor say voters' minds may already be made up.
I think generally the third debate historically matters the least.
The least?
Yes.
Having said that, we've never seen an election like this. There has been nothing about this cycle so far that is predictable.
In tonight's final debate, both Trump and Clinton may be looking at what happens after November 8th.
For Trump, it appears as though he's pursuing some sort of strategy to rationalize a defeat, place the blame for the outcome of the election elsewhere.
Hillary is running for president in what looks like to many people a totally rigged election.
In this debate, you'll see more from Trump trying to draw the negative, trying to blame his opponent, the moderator, whoever
the
he can, the media,
the Republican leadership,
Saturday Night Live, in their conspiracy with Paul Ryan.
Right.
Over the past two debates, Clinton has seen what kind of opponent Trump can be.
It's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Because you'd be in jail.
Secretary Clinton.
I don't think he can surprise her by being even more scorched earth than he's already been. The only way he could surprise her is if he dialed it back.
At the first presidential debate, most thought Trump started off strong. Really, for the first 45 minutes, the presidential Donald Trump showed up.
I thought he was effective during the beginning of the first debate because he had a very clear message.
Hillary, I just ask you this. You've been doing this for 30 years. Why are you just thinking about these solutions right now?
But the moment she started pushing his buttons with those planned attacks,
Maybe he's not as rich as he says he is.
the wheels just came off. One would think in a normal election that Trump would want to use debate number 3 to say, I know I've said some crazy things, I know I've been a little erratic, but when push comes to shove, I can do this job. It's probably not what he's going to do.
As more women come forward with allegations of groping or sexual assault, Trump continues to adamantly deny their stories.
You have phony people coming up with phony allegations with no witnesses whatsoever.
And may now see a new path to victory.
It's possible that Donald Trump is running a campaign where he's trying to essentially suppress turnout and make this an election that is, it's just not palatable for the American people.
So distasteful.
So distasteful that why should I even turn on the TV on Wednesday night? Why should I show up and vote?
Clinton's challenge is to excite voters to turn out on Election Day.
She needs to motivate her base and her supporters to show up to send
She's
a
got to get that
message.
enthusiasm up.
Correct.
I mean, she has
She's going to
to.
remind him this election is important.
Both men agree that whatever happens tonight, viewers should expect the unexpected.
With Trump, this is a very volatile candidate. A volatile candidate in an election that he feels like he's losing, there'll probably be surprises.
The one thing that I think both parties can agree to is that everybody's going to be pretty relieved when November 8th comes around, and we're looking at this election in the rearview mirror.
Now, the divisiveness of this campaign, of course, could well linger long after November 8th. Our experts say the rancor of the election is going to affect whoever wins when it comes time to actually govern. Nora?
That's an excellent point, Jan. Thank you. And you can watch CBS News coverage of tonight's debate beginning at 9 Eastern, 8 Central here on CBS.